दृष्टुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्. We are discussing about the reactions involving the replacement of OH group of alcohol by nucleophiles. We have discussed the reaction of alcohol with ammonia. When an alcohol is heated with ammonia in presence of aluminum oxide or thorium dioxide catalyst at 663 to 773 degree absolute, the OH group of the alcohol is substituted by NH2 group to form a primary amine. The primary amine again reacts with alcohol to form secondary amine. Secondary amine again reacts with alcohol to form a tertiary amine. This is a successive reaction. Now coming to the second reaction we discussed with concerned sulfuric acid. The concerned sulfuric acid is a dibasic acid. It reacts with alcohol to form alkyl hydrogen sulfate. Depending on three conditions, three products are formed. When alcohol is accessed, it forms ether. When concerned sulfuric acid is accessed, heated to 170 degrees centigrade, it forms alkene undergoing dehydration. And when it is heated, alkyl hydrogen sulfate formed heated, it forms a salt dialkyl sulfate. Now we will come to the next reaction. There is a reaction with halo acid. How the halo acids they react. Halo acid is what? HX. What is this? HCl or HBr or HI. These are the reactions. Then why not HF? A question will come because HF is highly corrosive. It is highly corrosive. It dissolves all metals, non-metals, glass in presence of moisture. So we don't take the reaction of HF. We take this. Then what is halo acid? If you take this HX, it is a covalent molecule, partially polar covalent molecule. Drift of electron take place towards X and this H plus, and all these are strong acids, so they have a strong tendency to undergo ionization to produce X minus, Cl minus, Br minus, I minus. What is this? This is a nucleophile. So all halo acids they react, they have the tendency to subscribe a proton and a nucleophile. The proton will be used to eliminate the water molecule forming an oxonium ion, and the X minus will attack the carbonium ion to form the alkyl halide. So when an alcohol will take, when you take an alcohol ROH, treat this with HCl, say halo acid, hydrochloric acid, in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride. This is a catalyst used. Anhydrous zinc chloride and heat it. What will happen? The H plus will react with OH minus, this oxygen, to form a carbonium ion. The carbonium ion then attacks Cl minus. So this is H plus and this is Cl minus. So this H plus removes OH. So these are the attack take place. It forms the carbonium ion. Then this forms RCl, the alkyl halide plus water. Alkyl halide. So this reaction, this alkyl chloride is formed. Similarly, if you take, say, if you take ethyl alcohol, CS3, CS2, OH, ethyl alcohol, we treat this with HBr, hydrogen bromide, in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, which catalyzes the reaction. The OH group of the alcohol is substituted by the H here to form a molecule of water, and it forms ethyl bromide. Similarly, it forms ethyl iodide. Ethyl iodide is formed. So in all this reaction, this anhydrous zinc chloride helps elimination of a molecule of water. Zinc chloride, anhydrous zinc chloride acts as a dehydrating agent. It can absorb a molecule of water easily because the forward reaction proceeds with elimination of a molecule of water. And if that water molecule is observed by the reagent, then the reaction will be faster. So this is a method of preparation of alkyl halide. Method of preparation of all the alcohols, primary, secondary, tertiary. If you take say isopropyl alcohol, CS3, CH, and we treat this with hydrogen iodide in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, the same way the reaction will take place. Elimination of a molecule of water will take place to form a isopropyl iodide CH3 CHI plus a molecule of water isopropyl iodide. So in all these reactions, the order of reactivity I have discussed to you is 3 degree alcohol is more reactive, 2 degree alcohol is more reactive than 1 degree alcohol. Because tertiary alcohol forms tertiary carbonium ion, secondary alcohol forms secondary carbonium ion, primary alcohol forms primary carbonium ion. This tertiary carbonium ion is more stable than the secondary carbonium ion, more stable than the primary carbonium ion because of plus I effect of alkyl groups. Hence, the order of reactivity is 3 degree more reactive, 2 degree more reactive than 1 degree. And if you come the order of reactivity of halo acids, the HI, hydrogen iodide, is more reactive than HBr, is more reactive than HCl. The order of reactivity of halo acid is HI more reactive, HBr more reactive, HCl. So this is a very, very useful reaction. This is a reaction we will be reading again soon after this class. We are going to study preparation and properties of alkyl halide. This is a method of preparation of alkyl halide. And in many conversion, when you are converting the alcohol, because this alkyl halides are starting material for preparation of alkane, alkene, alkyne, alcohol, aldehydes, ketones. All these compounds are prepared from alkyl halide. So if you come to conversion of the reactions, there we will be using this reaction very easily. So this formation of alkyl halide by treating with HCl, when this HCl is treated, so when HCl is taken and in presence of zinc chloride, HCl is taken in presence of zinc chloride, so this reaction is called Group's, GROOVES, Group's method. So many children, this is a question comes in entrance exam. In Group's method is used to prepare an aldehyde, benzaldehyde, benzene, alkyl halide. So the Group's method of preparation of alkyl halide is this, or Group's reaction. So there is a question, Group's GROOVES, when we are using primary alcohol, 1 degree alcohol and 2 degree alcohol to prepare alkyl halide by using HCl, the reaction is called Group's method. So my point is, always one thing, if you are very keen to qualify in your JEE or NET or NISER exams, then each reaction you read in detail, every point you discuss. So those things will be, questions will come from there. You will, when you are going to study the entrance questions, you will be finding all these reactions. So as teacher or a student, if both are very keen in teaching and understanding each reaction in detail from the fundamental concept, then qualifying in entrance exam will never be difficult for a student. The only reason children are not doing well in Orissa in entrance exam, the only reason they are not reading fundamental. In college also, they are not teaching anything, they are going to entrance coaching class. They finish the one topic. Alcohol I have taken already 10 classes I have taken, another 3 classes I will take, but in colleges, in 2 classes they finish the alcohol. I have taken already 10 classes alcohol, and I am going to take another 3 classes for alcohol. Once you study alcohol very detailed, then all the properties, all the compounds you will be coming in clear. So the Group's method of preparation of alkyl halide is use this. So the order of reactivity is HI more reactive than HBr, more reactive than HCl, and the zinc chloride is used as a halogen carrier. The zinc chloride is a halogen carrier for this reaction. Now the next reaction we will be discussing about reaction of alcohol with PCl5, PCl3, or with PVR3, PI3, and thionyl chloride. All the reactions are keeping at 1 point. So we'll come to the reaction as a reaction with PCl5, then phosphorus, red phosphorus plus Br2, or red phosphorus plus I2. So this is equivalent to Pi3 reaction, this is equivalent to PBr3 reaction, and this reaction is then reaction with thionyl chloride SOCl2. This is thionyl chloride. All are one type of reactions, so I am clubbing them at one place. So instead of wasting time on 111, increasing the number, we will consist. What is PCl5? My question is, phosphorus pentachloride, we have studied in our electronic theory of valency. Phosphorus has 5 electrons in its outermost shell. Now this is the phosphorus. It has 5 electrons in its outermost shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 phosphorus. So 3 chlorine atoms, they combine with phosphorus. So 1 electron of chlorine and phosphorus. Chlorine has 7 electrons in its outermost shell. So these 3 chlorine atoms, they form 3 covalent bonds with phosphorus very easily, this and lone pair of electron. So this is PCl3. That means in PCl3, phosphorus is bonded to 3 chlorine atoms covalently. It is in sp2 hybrid state and forms and it has a lone pair of electron. This is PCl3. Now PCl5. So when you come to PCl5, how PCl5 is formed? So here what happens, if you go to electronic theory of valency, the phosphorus is 3 chlorine atoms, a trigonal shape, PCl3, like this, 3 covalent bonds, and it has 2 more electrons with phosphorus. So if you have 2 chlorine atoms here, this 7 electrons, here is another chlorine atom with 7 electrons. So now if you take a bond, covalent bond, then chlorine will form octet, but this will be 9 electrons. And if to form 2 covalent bonds, then phosphorus will be 10 electrons. So that is not possible. So what they do to explain this, Sidgwick proposed a type of bonding called singlet linkage, that phosphorus donates 1 electron to this chlorine and shares it, and this electron it donates to another chlorine, it shares it. That means we have PCl3, this 2 chlorine atoms, this one singlet linkage, this is one singlet linkage, and here is a covalent bond, and here are covalent bonds. So this is the structure of PCl5. There are 3 covalent bonds and 2 singlet linkages. That these 2 are single electron donation bond. Singlet linkage is what? Single electron donation bond. So these 2 bonds are weak bonds, weaker bonds, and these are strong bonds. So always this PCl5, if you come to PCl5 has a few chemistry, so this undergoes a reversible reaction to form PCl3 plus 2Cl. This 2Cl, they form Cl2. So phosphorus pentachloride always a constant dissociation state to form phosphorus trichloride, and 2 chlorine atoms are a chlorine molecule. So we write the chemistry of PCl5 is PCl5 dissociate to form PCl3 plus Cl2. So these 2 chlorine atoms they are reactive, they are oxidizing agents. Chlorine is an oxidizing agent and it has the ability to break bonds. So a chlorine molecule is subscribed by the PCl5 molecule. These 2 chlorine atoms. These chlorine atoms, they are electron deficient and they act as an oxidizing agent. They have a tendency to break the bond. And with this concept, now let's come how they will react with PCl5. I am not going to the mechanism, my students, dear students, I am not going to the mechanism of these reactions. After the completing alcohol, I will take classes. So a class I will take where I will give you the mechanism of all the reactions. Here I am trying to convince you how the reaction can be, how the reaction is going on. After you study when your fundamental concept is clear, then I will go to teach you the mechanism, because nobody will ask you mechanism in your annual exam. They will ask you the chemistry reactions, but I will tell you the mechanisms after completion of alcohol. When you will read 2-3 times the preparation and property of alcohol, each mechanism of properties I will be explaining you. Don't get worried. Now I am convincing you how the reaction taking place. So now we will take ROH. This is reacting with whom? PCl5. What is PCl5? PCl3 and Cl2. PCl3 and Cl2. So this is PCl3 and Cl and Cl. So this is very reactive. This is very reactive. So they go as Cl, and this O reacts with PCl3 to form PoCl3, and it forms alkyl chloride. So this forms RCl plus PoCl3 plus HCl. If you take ethyl alcohol, say, if you take ethyl alcohol, CH3, CH2OH, and treat this with PCl5, so this will form CH3, CH2, Cl plus PO, Cl3 plus HCl, ethyl chloride. This is the reaction taking place with PCl5. Because PCl5, 3 bonds are covalent bonds. PCl3 molecule, and the other is this. What is the structure of PoCl3? This is phosphorus. These are 3 chlorine atoms bonded to phosphorus, and it is a lone pair of electron. If you have oxygen atom, it has 6 electrons. Oxygen atom has 6 electrons. So this phosphorus donates a pair of electron to oxygen to form a coordinate covalent bond. It forms a coordinate covalent bond with oxygen. So there are 3 covalent bonds and 1 coordinate covalent bond. A question may come in entrance exam, the number of covalent bonds present in PoCl3 are. So here 3 covalent bonds. The total number of bonds present in PoCl3 are 4 bonds. So this is the way, 1 coordinate covalent bond and the other 3 are covalent bonds. So this is the reaction with PCl3. Now if you take PCl3, PBr3 and Pi3. So if you take how the reaction will take with PCl3 or PBr3 or Pi3. Suppose you take alcohol, ROH. We treat this with red phosphorus and plus say iodine, we will take the reaction. So this is Pi3. So what will happen here? This is the reaction. So we will form Pi3. What is phosphorus? Phosphorus plus iodine will form what? Pi3. So what the structure of Pi3? Phosphorus is bonded to 3 iodine atoms covalently. So when the iodine will come, 3 iodine it will give. It will not give 1 iodine. It will give how many iodine? 3 iodine atoms. So how many OH molecules will go? 3 OH molecules will go. Could you understand this? So we have 3 OH molecules will go. So because one phosphorus, 3 iodine. So one iodine, it will take 1 OH. It 1 OH. How many? This is forming what? Pi3. This is forming what? Pi3. So 2P plus 3I2. So the reaction is what? 2 phosphorus plus 3I2. They react to form 2Pi3. 2 phosphorus plus 3I2 react to form Pi3. So 1 iodine will require how many OH group? 1 OH. 1 iodine OH group. How many iodine are here? 3. So we will take 3 alcohol molecules will react. So we will form now. Then what will happen? Phosphorus will go. So we will have here R3 Ri plus how many hydrogen? 3 hydrogen. How many oxygen? 3 oxygen and 1 phosphorus. So we will have H3PO3. We will get H3PO3. We will get H3PO3 and the reaction will take place. So this is the way the reaction will take place, that the reaction will occur. So this is the molecule, the reaction will be taking place in this. So or very easy, you can write straight, you can write, instead of confusion, you take ROH and treat this with PCl3, say PCl3. The reaction, how many chlorine? 3 chlorine. So 3 alcohol molecules. So you will have how? You will get 3 RCl plus H3PO3. So here you will have 6 3RH3PO3. You can, instead of writing this, you can write very simple way, you can write the reaction. This is the way reaction will take place. So we'll come to the reaction. So this is the way we have the reaction. So of phosphorus, this. Then how the thionyl chloride will react? SOCl2 is called thionyl chloride. What is thionyl chloride? This is sulfur. So chlorine, 2 covalent bonds, and sulfur 6 electrons, complete octet, donates a pair of electron to oxygen. So this is the structure of sulfur thionyl, SOCl2. This is the electronic theory valency. Always remember, if you have a clear concept of electronic theory of valency, 99% of reactions of organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry will be in your hand. If you say thionyl chloride SOCl2, then nothing will happen. How is SOCl2? So what is this? SO. So what the SO will try to become SO2. What the SO will come? It will try to become SO2. What alcohol has? An oxygen atom. So this SOCl2 will try to take one oxygen atom from alcohol and give H and give this. So if this is chemistry behind this, we take ROH, say, and treat this with SOCl2. So SOCl, this is the react SOCl2. SOCl. So what will happen? This HCl, this bond will break, HCl, this bond will break SO2. So we get the reaction as sulfur dioxide plus HCl plus RCl, the alkyl chloride. So this is a method of preparation of alkyl halide. Children, you see, while discussing the property of alcohol, I have finished the preparation of alkyl halide. I have finished the preparation of HCl reaction, halo acids, alkyl halide, alkyl chloride, alkyl bromide, alkyl iodide. Again reaction with PCl3, PCl5, PBr3, PI3, SOCl2. Again this. So by the time you finish alcohol property, you are finishing the also preparation of alkyl halide. So alcohols react with PCl5 or PBr3 or PI3 or PCl3 or SOCl2. The OH group, the alcohol, is substituted by the halogen atom undergoing nucleophilic substitution reaction. What type of all these reactions, ASHP reaction, all the reactions of nucleophilic substitution reaction to form the corresponding alkyl halide. PCl5 and PCl3, it gives alkyl chloride. PBr3, it gives us alkyl bromide. PI3 will give us alkyl iodide, and thionyl chloride will give us alkyl chloride. So this is ASHP reactions involving hydrogen atom, mega reactions involving OH group, ASHP. All these reactions are similar in all type of alcohols. In the first, the reactions involving hydrogen atom, the order of reactivity is 1 degree more reactive than 2 degree more than 3 degree. And reactions involving OH group, the 3 degree more reactive than 2 degree more reactive than 1 degree reactivity. Now we will come to reactions in which alcohols differ. We will come into the third type of reactions the alcohols will undertake, are the reactions in which alcohols differ. The reactions in which alcohols differ, we will discuss the reaction, that is the reactions involving a molecule as whole. The third type of reaction now we are going to tell, reactions in which alcohols differ. Thus 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, they form this. What is the code I have taken? ODC. Because why? If you come to what is this happen in primary alcohol, we have R CHHOH. And secondary alcohol, there are two alkyl groups bonded to the carbonyl carbon and OH group. In tertiary alcohol, three alkyl groups are covalently bonded to the carbonyl carbon and OH group. So these are common to all alcohols. So we have discussed mega ASHP. Now if you come to this, there are two low active hydrogen atoms. In primary alcohol, there are two active hydrogen atoms. They are very active hydrogen atoms. They are very active hydrogen atoms. They are susceptible to oxidation. Why active? Because there is a drift of electron take place. There is drift of electron take place. So the carbon atom has a delta positive charge. So always there will drift of electron. So these hydrogen atoms are always reactive. And what is R? R is a electron releasing group. This causes plus I effect. So the plus I effect is once. So here there are two plus I effect. Two alkyl groups. This causes plus I effect and this causes plus I effect, and there is one active hydrogen atom. This. But if we come to the tertiary alcohol, there are three alkyl groups. So there are three plus I effect is thrice. Plus I effect is thrice, and there is no hydrogen atom. So reactions involving the active hydrogen atom will be more pronounced in the primary alcohol than in secondary alcohol than in tertiary alcohol. So reactions involving hydrogen atom will be there in primary and secondary, will not be there in tertiary. See, the moment you look the molecule tells I am going to have this type of reactions. Nothing to remember. It will the compound is telling you. Primary alcohol says the reactions which I will give, the secondary alcohol will also give, but those reactions will not be given by the tertiary alcohol, because the tertiary alcohol does not have hydrogen. What is that? Hydrogen, what is this? That can easily be oxidized. So oxidation reaction can be there in primary alcohol and secondary alcohol. The hydrogen can be removed, these can be removed, here the hydrogen can be removed. Removal of hydrogen is what? Dehydrogenation. And there is no hydrogen to go. That means dehydrogenation is possible in primary alcohol and secondary alcohol, but not possible in tertiary alcohol. Then reaction with chlorine. What is chlorine? An oxidizing agent. It will oxidize whom? That which can be oxidized. Primary alcohol can be oxidized. Why? There are two hydrogen atoms. It can be oxidized. Here is one hydrogen atom. It can be oxidized. But there is no hydrogen atom, cannot be oxidized. So the reactions, if you come to the, we have taken the O, D, C we have taken. That is O. Oxidation. O stands for oxidation. And D, dehydrogenation. And C, reaction with chlorine. Reaction with chlorine. Reaction with, we can call as a chlorination. Also we can call this as chlorination in presence of alkali. In presence of alkali, this reaction can take place. So here oxidation can be there in 1 degree and 2 degree, but not in 3 degree. Dehydrogenation can be there in 1 degree and 2 degree, but not in 3 degree, and this also possible in 1 degree and 2 degree, not in 3 degree. So now, and again 1 degree, 2 degree, they will differ, and here also they will differ. So in each reaction, oxidation, dehydrogenation and chlorination. So primary alcohol has two active hydrogen atoms, can easily be oxidized to form an aldehyde, which will form a carboxylic acid with same number of carbon atoms. Secondary alcohol can be oxidized to form a ketone, and tertiary alcohol will not undergo oxidation. Dehydrogenation, it will be removal of hydrogen, it will form aldehyde. Removal of hydrogen, it is oxidation, form ketone, that will not form. So next class I will be discussing in detail oxidation, dehydrogenation and chlorination in presence of alcohol. Children, the one thing I have been telling you that go fundamentally think what is this reaction, who will give and why this, how this reaction take place, then you will be writing the reaction yourself. There is no question of remembering. So better it will be if you want try to understand the entire organic chemistry. I will be going from very fundamental. It will take little more time to finish the course. I agree. I will take more number of classes finish. So please subscribe our channel by pressing the bell icon, and you are connected with us. Then have a thumbnail, like the class. If you love, the class will love you, and you can understand the chemistry much better. And will be in next class when we are uploading the class in YouTube. You will have all the notifications with you. Thank you very much. Wait for the next class where we will be discussing the oxidation, dehydrogenation and chlorination of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol.